did. I did. How did you know? How did you know? How the fuck did you know? Okay, so we're gonna do some old raids again. Remember I was showing you all the raids and stuff? No, stop. I don't want to do this. Get me out of here. I lied. So we're gonna continue. Last we left off in the lore story. We were still in the very old world. In the old days of yore. 20 years ago, actually. We finished Blackwing Lair. We stopped Nofarian, a dragon of the Black Dragonflight, from doing stuff. You know, typical bad guy stuff. Trying to make his own dragonkin and rule over Azeroth. But he failed. You know? So, while that's happening, there are places in the world. At the time, we only knew of these two continents, Kalimdor and Easter Kingdoms. But Kalimdor especially had something going on. You see, in Southern Barrens, right around here, maybe we should go there. Something ancient and dark was brooding. We can find a way to Kalimdor, but this is the fastest way there. Again, for all those that may or may not be watching, don't worry about this sword right now. We will eventually get there. But for now, pretend it's not here. Also, it's hard to imagine because how the game is, but this area was actually never flooded like this. We'll get to that event eventually in the lore as well. But this was actually all desert as well. This was also not like this. It was all dry. This was called Thousand Needles. Can't see the old world. There was an event. It was called the Cataclysm. It changed the world completely. Well, the two main continents. But long before all that happened, there was something else happening really know for sure. The first instance of any of this was in the Southern Barrens. A Tauren asked you to investigate a certain area. Man, is it still here? I don't know if it's here anymore. They might have got rid of it, which would be late. Because then this narrative is going nowhere. Oh, it's still here. Well, it was here. They turned it into this place. What the fuck? Oh, it's totally gone. So it used to be right here. Well, this used to be... There used to be these weird things sticking out. They had eggs all around it. And these, like, little bugs. Scarabees. But they didn't belong in this land. At all. Actually, this whole area was a weird nest. And then you find the eggs, and you find out that these creatures are kind of alien in nature, in a sense. For they've never been seen anywhere else. Well, I'll show you. Later on, as you get, as you adventured and got higher level and stronger, you were able to enter other areas of the game. And here was one of them. One of the old jungles, Feralus. But here also seemed to have these weird alien things, except they were far bigger and way more invasive. Like giant hives. This is what they were. You see how these weird bug tentacle things stick out of the ground? And inside of them, it's a rare spawn, is this. Weird nests with bugs.
I didn't have a target.
Not like anything else. Not any landscape was like this in the old game. You didn't really know what these were or where they came from. But they were just here. But we kept leveling, we kept adventuring and getting stronger and fighting things. And it eventually would lead us to this area. And as soon as you got a picture, this sword wasn't here. I know it's really hard because it's a giant fucking sword. But we can see it destroyed most. This land was called Silithus. Now it's this. But it used to all look like this. You see on the right side here, these bugs. Actually, I think there's still a part of it that is untarnished. And these weird crystals everywhere. This whole land was like bugs and hives. And there was actually like tornadoes of bugs and all that stuff. These weird crystals. And eventually something happened. These crystals and monoliths, these things right here, started appearing all around Azeroth. And when they did, bugs would appear. And old minions that looked like this. And this is where we come. To the gates of Ahn'Qiraj. There's 2 raids here. The first is a 20-man raid. It's pretty small, so we're gonna do it real quick. But this was the Fallen Kingdom. Let's go. Let's go in and see, shall we? We first would enter this raid, and this is what we would find. This race of bug-like creatures, the Kuraji. Bugs everywhere. But not like normal bugs, you know what I mean? Even these weird, like, bug people thing. Whatever these are. They were invading, sending these crystals all over Azeroth and invading. Trying to take over, but we came at their doorstep. Well, we can mount up here. Remember, this is all super old content, so the graphics are going to look kind of loopy. And I'm going to destroy them all in one hit. One of the first bosses is this guy. Kiranox. Some crazy looking, like, whatever thing. Oh, what's this? I want to take off these shields. Don't. Oh! Got that. But killing them alerts them that, you know, we're here. We are breached their wall. So, like, that place without the sword, that's what this place kind of looked like. Like this kind of desert-y bug stuff everywhere. The next boss is General Rajax. This is his army, his bug army. Old school graphics, huh?
The dragons themselves will tremble before our wrath! Staghelm will whimper and beg for his life, just as his whelp of a son did. 1,000 will end this day. Go and hide in the Emerald City. Pray, never find me. Kill you myself.
I'm not sure if he does anything. Let's see. He can't actually hit me. If he does, he does no damage. Oh, he disarmed me. Oh, a nice, like, knockback? Okay. He's gone now.
Continue the fight!
Next, we'll go this way. With General Rajax down, we thinned out the lines, preventing any army from making its way in. I don't know how to say half the stuff I'm saying, but I'm going to say it because that's what I do. Is when I say things, I'll say the things. He's down there. Let's make our way down there. Is there? How do we get down there safely? Oh shit! We almost fucked that up. I think we were supposed to jump off the sewer pipe into this water. Is this a boss? I don't think this is a boss. Just a big ooze. But this bug's down here and it creates. He's breeding. He's breeding these things. Can't have that. So we put an end to him. Is this even interesting to you? I mean, like, I think it kind of is, but I don't know. These big oozes. This music's kind of interesting. That's cool. Let's get on our mount. Look how much better graphics this RAM is compared to everything else in here. So again, a lot more bugs. It's clear this giant ass one definitely is like in charge of all the wasps and stuff. Fuck this one up. So I think it like flies up. I don't really know. Wait for it to land or something. Is it? Let's see what's in these. These look like good graphics. See, I don't need this shit, dude. We don't need a lot of this. This would also be Kitsurai's hell. Because Kitsurai hates like bug eyes. But if you remember from Molten Core, right? In Molten Core, it was just elementals, right? Nothing crazy. Blackwing Lair was just dragons. But this is, you know, this was like mysterious. Like, look at these guys. We didn't know what these things were.
Must get closer.
I don't know what this does. What did I do? I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. This is the last boss of this. So this was a mini raid. This only took 20 people. The raids were still, the main raids at the time were still took 40 players to beat. This guy's, you know, he's the head honcho of this. Oh, so he would make tornadoes. These big tornadoes would appear. Look at, and he changed the sky. Look at the skybox. It's different. I don't know why he sounds like crazy. I think you'd have to activate the crystals to stop the tornadoes. But I don't remember. So just a nice shoot. There's one more boss. I know, right? I think the skybox stays like that for the rest of it. Oh yeah, there's like these Sphinx guys. Look how cool these guys are. Look at those guys. They're like made of like crystal. These old like Nintendo 64 graphics. There's the boss. There's the boss. It's just like sand falling. So yeah, that's the 20-man raid. But next to it is the main raid. And that's where things get spicy. I like the coloring on some of these beetles. What the fuck just happened? Just... like this coloring is kind of cool. I wish there was a way to just teleport to the entrance of these old raids, but there isn't. That path tricked me. So I don't know if there was actually... you didn't have to beat the first one. Like, you didn't have to beat this raid to have access to the big raid. But let's pretend that, lore-wise, we had to stop his army, and then get a stronghold on the ruins before we could actually go deeper into the ruins. So with the main army down, our forces could concentrate on the main attack, which is in the temple of Ahn'Qiraj. Where horrors beyond your imagination exist. Story is so massive. And now we enter the temple of Ahn'Qiraj. As you can see right off the gate, this place is full of those way stronger looking beings. No more bugs. Doesn't look like many bugs, right? You can tell I just love the WoW universe lore. Move in. On my cool ass ram. Okay, ready? So the first boss is this crazy thing. It's called the Prophet Scarab. And he's able to control, like, your mind, make you go crazy, and fight your allies. He also teleports.
Are you so eager to find? I will be
I don't know if he'll do it, but usually what he does is he teleports and makes like 3 different clones of himself. And you have to like fight the real one. Oh yeah, you get that as a pet. It's weird because they're like they look so weird, but they talk like, you know, like normal. That's like what's unnerving to me. You think they'd make noises, but they're just like. So this place kind of confuses me. So bear with me. It's been a minute since I've done this. Oh, I forgot we can ride up.
We serve life. Go with life. Protect the flame.
I am listening. Good luck, friend.
Those are dragons. Dragons in the Warcraft world always take on like a humanoid appearance when they're not fighting. Okay, so you can see the temple grounds. Go down this way. There's more of those weird prophet things. There's a boss down here, but he like runs around so quick or something. Yeah, these guys. These 3 are like these little like these council. They're like brain bugs, basically. There's giant brains in these heads. I don't know. Sometimes I think these. I don't know if I do these old fights right. Oh my god. They just. Okay, so I don't know what happened there. I hate these things. These things are terrifying. They remind me of, like, the Mothman prophecies. I don't know what I did wrong. Maybe they can't all die together? Maybe that's what they're supposed to die one at a time? God. Okay, we did it. I have that. So we kill the brain bugs. I think the brain bugs, I think they were practiced. They allowed their brain to be like controlled and messed with by those prophet things, so they could like, you know, finely tune their mind control ass power. Oh my god. There's a bazillion bugs. Sorry, he doesn't belong here. He doesn't. He likes to fly. You can't bring him out here. Next up, we go this way. So one of the interesting things is you could find mounts in here that are like you can mount up on bugs like this, but you can only use them in this dungeon, in this raid. Now, when the event happened, when the game first came out and started the Encourage event, there was like a world event, and the player that was able to like finish the event or whatever got a mount like this, but only one person per server could have that mount. So it's like people sold their accounts later on in the years for so much fucking money because of that mount. This is the boss. She's just one of those stronger version of those weird things. You gotta imagine, and not one guy per faction, because you know there's two factions, Alliance and Horde. No, it was one guy for the whole server. This is like a mini gauntlet room. You just have to keep moving, and because these things respawn constantly until you get all the way through it. So you basically have checkpoints, like you fight these big one, heal up, then kind of move up. You're gonna see, we're gonna have an army of these behind me. Yeah, dude, imagine being, it was so, like, such a cool thing. Shit. Now, would this be your nightmare, turning around and seeing that coming at you? Look at them all. This is another boss. A more powerful version of that kind of bug. Ooh, got that sword. That's a cool looking sword. Oh, I don't have that cloak either. See all these bugs? Get out of here! Get out of here! Call the exterminator. I don't know if we can do this boss, this one. For the longest time, a lot of characters couldn't solo this boss coming up because it had very unique mechanics. Where is it? So his name is Vicidius. He's this ooze, but you can't damage him. What you would have to do is you'd have to do enough frost damage on him to freeze him. And then when he was frozen, everyone that can melee, everyone had a melee. Doesn't matter if you were magic or not. He would take, like, after, like, I don't know, not damage, but it was like 2,000 hits or something, it would break. And that's how you beat him. But they might have fixed it. No, see, he's still going to be alive. You can't kill him until you... So you have to, like, freeze him or something? But it's, like, not damage-based. It's weird. It's like... Like, they'll be like it's saying like he's getting slower. I don't know if it's actually doing it though. Yeah, tally. That's the way to do it. I don't think it's working. Yeah, it's working. Okay, so he's beginning to slow. He's freezing up. I forgot this counts as frost damage. It actually counts as all damages, but... That was frozen. And then you just want to attack him. Boom. That's how you would beat him. Kind of a cool boss. Cool concept. The problem is that it forced mages to be frost. Oh, actually, it didn't force. I don't think it actually forced them. Because, I don't know, you know, I don't remember the old... I don't know. People didn't seem to like it. I thought it was a cool idea. But maybe it's because people didn't like it now, because soloing it is kind of hard. Because some classes just don't have frost damage. So they can't do it. Like, you would have to have someone there that could do frost damage. But onward we go. So the temple is turning out to... Whoa, sweet. The temple is turning out to be... not exactly what we expected. Given by the entrance, we figured we'd fight more of those god things, but it's still a lot more bugs. I like... This is my favorite spot. I love how that looks. Just like the night sky and this weird, like, tentacle, like, bug things. But onward. See, this is a huge hive. Look at all the bugs, and this thing is making them all. But it's okay, because the heroes took them down. Princess Huhuran? Is that how you say its name? Huhuran? Ooh, look at that bow. I love that bow. Without its broodmother and the queen, the little bugs would have nowhere to go. But what's this? More of these crazy things. These, like, weird, Titan-looking defenders. What are they doing here? Here we will fight. This is basically the second to last boss. But imagine being in the raid and everyone just comes in and sees this and just think, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, the message says,
Are already dead.
the massive floating eyeball in the center of the chamber turns its gaze upon you. You stand before a god. So the twin emperors, One is immune to physical damage, and one is immune to magic damage. And I think they have...
Too far away.
I know your pain.
Ooh, look at that. What up, kids?
I cannot carry more.
Shit. It's a good thing we have this mount. Yeah, I'm showing. We're doing the lore stuff. So yeah. Kill the... Do they have separate loot tables? I don't remember. Though, you know, this is for any... Another lore... There's a lot of lore videos out there, but this is, you know... This is raw. Oh, they do have separate loot. Or maybe not. It's raw. This is live, okay? We're doing this live. Live and raw. You can hear whispers in here, too. It's a weird chamber. So we missed one boss. I'm pretty sure we have to destroy it. Whoa! A big old worm. And oh, check out that hat, dude. Pimpin'. Big pimpin'. Okay, so it says that they're not down. So pretend we already fought this. And we're, you know, we go to the Twin Emperors. Is that where we go, though? I see, this is where I get lost. I can never figure out how to get to... It's in the Twin Emperor's chamber, I'm pretty sure. I'm confused. Like, where the fuck do we go? Why does this always happen to me? Hold on. It's gonna be quiet for a second. You think I would, but I always get lost on this. I think we have to go back up because, like, the door is sealed or something. I'm, like, watching a video, but all it shows is, like, a guy going down the hallway that looks like everything else in this raid. And he's not showing the map. So it's like, okay, it doesn't fucking help. We'll just keep going this way. Oh no. You're cheating. You're doing stuff to my brain. Shit. Oh. What did you do this time? Why is everything causing a fear? Oh god. You know what? Eat this. Eat this.
I'm out of range.
You don't want none. This music is so cool. It's so bizarre. Wonder what's in those. Wonder if it tastes good. Yeah, okay, this is it. This is open. And there it is. The Eye of Cthulhu. The first encounter with an old god. Yeah, it all led to this. This is why everything was going crazy.
Must get closer.
And then you kill it. You kill the eye, but then the real god shows himself. So I think in this one you have to get like eaten and then hurt him from the inside. Oh shit. Yeah, Botanical brings you in here.
Too far away.
kill it. We killed an old god. Wow, he didn't drop anything cool. He's supposed to drop. Oh, he can't. Oh, is it? Like, there's some cool stuff that can drop, like that. Just still haven't gotten yet. That cool looking. That's a cool looking mace. Pretty much that's like the coolest thing. But yeah, that's the that's pretty much it. After this raid, so they did an event again. The undead were coming back, the Lich King and all that stuff. But what was going on was they were invading. And there was a big temple called Nax Ramis, a floating like citadel of undead horrors and stuff of that nature. I don't know what the hell that was. But that raid got released, I think 2 or 3 months before the next expansion came out. So unless you were in a super geared high-end raid, no one really experienced that raid, Nax Ramis raid. And they ended up getting rid of it in the classic version and bringing it back in an expansion. But that is where we go on to the first expansion of World of Warcraft. Because that's pretty much the end of all the big monsters and baddies in the vanilla WoW. So the second expansion, or the first expansion, sorry, was called the Burning Crusade. Oh, whoa, whoa. And before the Burning Crusade happened, we were getting the Dark Portal. A portal that exists on Azeroth that links it to another world. Has been dormant, was sealed, and has never been used again. But it reopened. And in that reopening came demons. Just floods of demons. So this is my question. There's a lot of dungeons in these expansions that some of them aren't super lore. They just kind of give you a general idea of what's going on in that area. We could, but they're definitely more, I'd say, interesting than a lot of the old school dungeons. I don't know. Should I do all the dungeons too, or just the raids? Because the raids are the main story points. So this is the swamp. It's called the Swamp of Sorrows. There's actually an old dungeon here, right here. It's called the Sunken Temple. It's an old troll. All right. Well, so long. That swamp actually used to go all the way through here. This all used to be a swamp too. But when the Dark Portal opened, when it very first opened for the very first time ever, it destroyed this land.
will find a way.
So, okay, this is why it's hard to tell the story, because when new players like wouldn't understand, the portal's red and there's no demons coming out. So like, what's going on, right? The reason is because the timeline we're in. I don't know how to change it, and I forget how to change it. I'm pretty sure. There's a guy around here that wants to change it. Well, let's look it up, because fiddle dicks. Okay, I found it. I knew there was a guy here. That's not him. The Iron Lord is still here. Where? Okay. Once there, you can type the NPC station at the northern entrance of the Blasted Lands. Oh, right there. That guy. So pretend you haven't seen this yet. This isn't real. Okay. This is a time dragon.
Need help? Be careful.
Okay, so this is what the old Blasted Lands look like. Well, it's still very much the same, but the portal's green now. So the portal opened, the portal reactivated, and it was green. And demons were pouring out. And the heroes of Azeroth gathered up together and decided to march. What is this? Excuse me? This thing's level 80. Dude, what the hell's going on? Hold on. Side quest.
Must get closer.
This was never here. I don't know what this is. And these things are level 80, so I don't know what's going on.
I'm out of range.
I feel like they come back to life or something. But I don't know. 'Cause they were stopping me from opening this thing. Combine the first, second, and third Secrets of Azeroth. Combine the first, second, and third boosters and power refreshing power. Interesting. Maybe we'll find stuff while we're doing this. So anyways, this is cool. Alright. That's pretty nifty. Nifty gifties. So anyways, yeah. Demons were pouring out. We were able to stop the invasion from here again, and then we decided we're going to advance into the portal. Take the fight to them. So we go to the Burning Crusade. This is what greets us. Look how big the portal is on this side compared to the one we entered. And you can see giant someone already killed. Someone's been here. So a lot of people have been here apparently. Because these things should be alive. But they're gone. When we get to this torn land known as Outland. This was once the original home planet of the orcs. The orcs were led through the dark portal to escape their world that was getting destroyed. And that's how they ended up on the planet of Azeroth. A certain orc by the name of Gul'dan tricked all the orcs to drink the blood of, his name is Manaroth, and he's a demon, and it turned him into fell orcs. That's, anything demon is called fell in this game. So their blood was tainted, they turned green. But not all of them became evil. So this place has 3 dungeons. We might as well set it to heroic because that's where the cool gear is. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know if I can just enter it. But when we come back to the Burning Crusade, the orcs are red, and they're infused with some other bloody thing. This is the blood furnace. But I'm just gonna let you know, like, the dungeons, they're kind of cool, but they're not that cool. Like, don't get excited. Alright? Just don't get excited, okay? But there is pretty cool gear to get. And I've done a lot of these a bunch before. They have these things called time walking events. And, like, that week you can do all the old school dungeons for rewards and whatever. And it scales you down to the level that they originally were. But what you find out here, so the orcs are actually containing a demon, or trying to, in this area, underneath the citadel. There's so many orcs. This is all orcs dungeon. That's all this really is. And demons. Orcs and demons, orcs and demons. Orcs and demons, orcs and demons. The first boss is the Maker.
Stay away, not be interrupted.
Get off of me! I said, get off of me! They're doing their weird experiments in here, making the orcs even more crazy, berserk, and fell. And then you have one of these demons. Open up. Oh shit. Whatever will we do? Oh, I know. I got something. Man, shut that shit up.
Too far away.
Gotta fight them all. So little gauntlet event again. And then before this guy comes out, his name is...
I must get closer.
Zapped his eyeball. Zapped his eyeball. You know what? There's a lot of, actually... This isn't a bad idea, doing the dungeons, because there's a lot of cool transmog items to get on heroic difficulty only, though. But that trend stops. Later on, all the rest of the dungeons and the expansions, the gear looks just like the gear in normal mode, and the same model leveling too. Like, it's all the same model. Blizzard definitely. You know, I would say,
too far away.
Yeah, it is kind of weak for dungeon. It's just dungeon gear. Okay, so like a lot of the heroic gear though is actually just different colored gear from the base game. But there is like new stuff. Like that is new, and they like that's new. So they added some new stuff, but like that model is in the old WoW. They just recolored it for the expansion, but which is cool though, because they don't have a dice like FF14 has an armor dye system, so you can dye your armor whatever colors you want. This game does not. So they need to either give us that option or allow us to find alternate colors of like our favorite sets. And then this is the last boss of the dungeon. They get really mad when you they're all doing something. This is gonna get volume warning.
Illidan is an arrogant fool.
You fools! He'll kill us all! I'm out of range. I must get closer. I need to target something
What is
first.
this? What have you done? You'll ruin everything!
It's weird that the helmet that he dropped was the first one we looked at. So, if you look down here, there's a giant demon down there. His name is Magtheridon, and they have him sealed. They're binding him. No, wait, there's a way out of here. There's a shortcut. They did add shortcuts at the end, which was nice. There's like a sewer right here. You like run really fast on it. So you're like sliding down this slimy whatever. This like big Nickelodeon cartoon slime. I can't believe Verizon and PSN are down. What's going on? Are they on the same satellite? Is that satellite gone? I don't remember all the other dungeons are. Okay. So this is so that dungeon is like the midway dungeon. This is the first dungeon, and this is the first dungeon of the 3. Each area has like 3 dungeons in it, like kind of housed near each other. But this is the first dungeon you experience in Burning Crusade. It's the ramparts. Burning Crusade also introduced heroic difficulty, so you would do this on normal, which is for level 60. All heroic dungeons were for level 7, which doesn't make sense because in level 80. But back then, because they've had to do a few level squishes. This can, now they're down this scale to level 30. But let's not worry about that. Okay. So you have this is like where they're kind of like their main force is building up. You have the Houndmaster guy here. He,
This way.
supposed to be keeping an eye on the place. But we put a quick end to that. Work our way up. Just more orc warlocks doing stuff to their brethren. Just, crazy shit. A lot of warlocks. Orcs. Of course, it can't be a Burning Crusade dungeon without one demon or another as a boss. So we have this guy, Omar the Unscarred. He doesn't like this attack. He said 2 things at once. This is the last boss of the dungeon there. He rides his dragon, and then you hurt it, and then it comes down. I think I fucked it up though. I don't know.
You have faced many challenges. Pity they were all in vain. Soon your people will kneel to my lord.
So
Of you.
after I want to say Cataclysm, or maybe actually I don't remember what expansion they integrated in, but there's a secret buff going on. Any old school content makes you do a shit ton of damage, and they do nothing to you. And so that way people could solo old raids and dungeons to get transmog gear, which I'm pretty sure it was introduced in Cataclysm. But it's like, you don't see it, but it's like a secret, like, you're super powerful buff. Right now, though, in current WoW, like, the damage is, I think, like, hundreds of thousands to some hitting millions on some hits, but not like, this is way higher because it's that secret buff. You do absurd damage, and they take no damage in these places. I don't know. I'm sure that explained it. I'm sure I explained it too many times the right way, but yeah. There's one more raid here, or a dungeon. But that's why they did a level squish and a stat squish, because it was getting too crazy. And they had to do it. And Final Fantasy XIV's director was just talking about that he's going to eventually probably have to do that too. Because, you know, the numbers are going to get absurd. Like Diablo. Do you know Diablo, you can do so much damage, they give you an infinite symbol? That's absurd. The Shattered Halls. So this is where, like, the most elite of these orcs live. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't think it's in-game, like, in a normal run, but people doing, like, practice damage on target dummies or whatever can get, like, all these different buffs to happen. Enough. So this part, it was a gauntlet. You gotta kind of keep pushing these guys and keep shooting now. Or maybe not this part. But these are pretty much the elite of the Orc Guards in Hellfire. That's the main door. You can't get in.
My inventory is full.
I do not mean to loot that. Just looted so much donkey shit. So we gotta go in the sewers. What's over there? I never even looked over here. Were you here? Before I entered the raid, or the thing, there was like, I found something. It was called Secrets of Azeroth. It was never there before. And there was like these level 80 monsters I had to...
I do not have a target.
It's called like something, Nimrod's Gadget or something. It's pretty cool. So we might find more of that. I don't know where the fuck it went. I hate inventory. Oh, this thing. Third booster part. We gotta find all these booster parts. I don't know what it's for. Asshole warlock up here.
think isn't over. You in trouble.
It's my turn to have some fun.
It's a plate helm, though.
I cannot carry more.
I cannot carry more. I need this.
My inventory is full.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? I want the appearance. Wait, that's what we care. Let's go this way now. I think this was the Gauntlet Hall. There's a hallway where, like, you're getting constantly shot at by arrows, so you have to, like, keep moving.
Invaders have breached the defenses!
This is the one. This guy bugs it. I never really looked at these stats.
Archers, form ranks! On my mark! Ready! Aim! Fire!
But they were really slow arrows, and that's all they did. Just leave fires.
I cannot carry more.
I cannot carry it more. Oh man, like we don't need that. Get these out of here. Wait. Oh, I thought I could smash those. Put this in there. I cannot carry more. Stealth one. What the hell did I just get on me? Time until first prisoner is killed. Was it prisoner? I remember this part. This guy is cool.
I
Oh, dude.
hate
He dropped it. I need bigger bags. I need 1 million bags. Like, this stuff I need. What? These guys are still trying to... They were running at me for so long. I don't need this. No way I do that. Do I need it? Really? I just, you don't understand. But the point is, those are cool. Come on. Sorry. I'm getting distracted by like some of the stuff I didn't realize I had. Don't do this. I can't try. Cool transmog though. That's a cool device. Love that. They don't make the weapons. That's cool. It's a bummer. think I pointed this out, but like...
I'm out of range. I need to target
look at this
something
thing again.
first.
Right? This is like, you know, this is just from a dungeon. Pretty cool looking. And then let's go to look at the current raid. And let's see, what boss drops a two-handed weapon? Oh my god, game. Okay, so look at that, right? And then the current raid. Okay, actually, that one's kind of cool. That was not a good one to choose. That one's actually kind of cool looking. But that's the only cool... Like, the rest of these are boring. Like, they're super boring. Okay, but that... I didn't realize it was going to look like that, so... I didn't know.
Too far away.
And then you have the leader of the Fell Orcs.
I must get closer. I'm out of range.
Kargath Bladefist.
For a reason. Prevail. You will see.
Well, I have that fist weapon. That's cool looking. Or I have that transmog, I should say. Oh. I saved you guys.
My inventory is full.
Yeah, just ninja invite me. See, that's the thing about the dungeons, though. Some of them... Like, there's no way out. This guy take me out here?
What can I do for you?
What?
For the Alliance?
I saved them all. How did they all... There's no way. Or there's like... Maybe there's just those three.
I require a target.
I'm so dumb. I've had a little medicine in me, okay? So I forgot I had this. I think they changed it. Okay, it works. See, when you place that totem down, it stays there. See, like, you know what I mean? So, and then eventually you're out of range of it, so you lose the buff. Okay, or not. This thing's healing me. That thing heals so far. Look at the range on that. It's way bigger than the old totems. But you can kind of cheese it to where, so if like you want this totem, and like using it, and then you can use this spell to move it again, but then that reapplies the buff. So in a way, with the Wind Rush totem, it's like having 3 mini sprints. The cheese is back. What's up? I'm just doing some WoW lore. We are currently in the first expansion called The Burning Crusade, where demons and orcs and other things rule the lands of the shattered world of Draenor, known as Outland. So that's all the dungeons in the first area. It's called the Hellfire Peninsula. But there is a mini raid here. It's just one boss. We can do him. At work today, I was just thinking, I don't know how I'm ever gonna beat that final boss and make him an X3. I think I have to go in fresh-minded and like not tired, because it's gonna take me a minute. I don't know why it does that. Anyways. Great. Sorry if I disordered this. It's right here. He's just below the Citadel. Remember that big ass demon that was being sealed?
Too far away.
Just some stuff. But again, solo. That's back there though. As long as a pit bull.
I'm out of range. I need to target something first.
Ooh, dropped that. Ooh, dropped that too. Oh, that crazy. Looks like a seizure. Shit. I forgot to sell stuff before we entered. It'll come in the mail. All this will come in the mail. It doesn't like lose. So yeah, that was like the main threat of Hellfire. Because if Magtheridon were to get loose, he's pretty much as strong as Pit Lord, and he would cause serious damage. And the Alliance and the Horde would be completely wiped out here. Stable Affliction. What is this, PvP? I don't need this totem. Why do I think? Why don't I ever just pay attention? My ghost won't run as fast as that totem is. But the totem is for everybody. It's for everybody. Wait. So, in the beginning of the Burning Crusade story, you basically went to each land and found out what was going on. Like, who they are, who they serve, like what's going on. Or, trying to figure out, the source of this, this demon, who's doing the demon stuff. But we have to explore. The heroes have to explore through Outland. This is one of the first. There was like 4 different raids that were all out at once. 2 of them, I believe. I think, well, maybe 1. Maybe it was 1. At first. So that's Magtherodon's lair. Okay. And if my memory serves me right, with the threat of the pretty much doing those dungeons in that raid, the fell orcs that dominated here they're done. Like we just weakened them down, and the major threat is gone, giving the Alliance and Horde like a prime foothold of the peninsula. Your hero, put it this way, in World of Warcraft, the heroes are like, for America, like Marines. They go in first, and they do all the big threats, and then we let the army occupy afterwards and keep it safe. So now that, like, you know, Magtherodon's gone and the Fell Orcs are gone, the rest of the Alliance armies and Horde armies can move in, the basic soldiers. And Hellfire's controlled, and we have the Dark Portal controlled. But while, you know, before that all happened, we had, as heroes, we had adventure lands. One of them is called Zangarmarsh. It's such a cool place. It's still one of my favorite places in the game. Zangarmarsh. Sorry. It used to actually be an ocean, but it's the ocean after the whole continent exploded, so the ocean was here, it all disappeared. What's left is a marsh. Now, this is where some stupid, I think this is so stupid. It's kind of cool, but it's stupid. Essentially, we find out that in the old games, there's a really big main character. His name is Illidan. I'm sure you've seen and heard of him. He's pretty iconic if you've ever seen anyone talk and play about World of Warcraft. And Warcraft 3 and all that. But he's a demon hunter. He's a night elf demon hunter. He started the demon hunters. He's the first demon hunter. He's the demon hunter. He basically used the power of Fel to transform himself to kill and slay every demon, like, ever. He hates them because they fucked up his past. There's a whole story about that, but that's before this game, so we're not going to dive into it. But he's back, and you find out he has some lieutenants and, like, you know, head guys. One of them you find about is here. He knows a Naga. They're called Naga. Everyone relax. It's like a weird fish race worm people. And there's a very evil one out here. Okay, she brought her whole crew in with Illidan when they came to Outland. And this is what she's trying to do. She is trying to drain all the water in the marsh, so she can teleport it back to Azeroth and flood the planet so her race can, like, you know, dominate the whole planet. It's funny to me because there's no fucking way there's enough water in this lake to flood the entire planet of Azeroth, even with magic. Like, it's ridiculous. Especially with what we end up encountering later on. Like, it's just, to me, it's just silly. But this is her huge reservoir. It's called the Coilfang Reservoir. I mean, the dungeons are so boring now, though. Like, you don't understand. They're not fun. I could just show you, like, the pictures of them. And, like, what they're like. Because you'll see them again. They do the same dungeons all the time in the time walking event. there's those heroic gears. I keep forgetting about those. Ah, fiddlesticks. Hey, that's that different color. Fuck it, we gotta do it. Why not? Why not? You know, why not? So in the Koalfang Reservoir, the Naga have enslaved a lot of the local populace of Zangarmarsh, which includes mushroom people and oh, I forgot to tell you, the biggest thing in the Burning Crusade was they introduced 2 new races. That was the Draenei and the Blood Elves. And the Draenei became Alliance, and the Blood Elves became Horde. But the Draenei are like these like alien people. But the ones that were they lived on Draenor, and they fled before it got ruined by the Legion too. But so you have these mushroom guys. These are the locals that live here. I love them. They're like the coolest guys ever. And then, so this is, we'll talk about the rest of the races there. This is the Underbog. This is just like a natural part of it's like underneath the reservoir. I think the Naga tried to explore deep in here, but
Too far away.
they found, this is just, I don't know if this is lore accurate, so I'm making this part up. So, you know. But it looks like they just got overwhelmed on the outreaches of the reservoir in this bog, and it was just too much, like, these giants and weird-ass fucking monsters. Like, they didn't know how to deal with them. So I think they just kind of left it. There's remnants that they were here, because they have their stuff.
Must get
but
closer.
this is under the reservoir. See, the reservoir is way up there. So they were scouting, but I think what happens is they scouted outwards, like down here, and they gave up down here. But that is never, I don't think. I'm assuming they figured, hey, if it's too much trouble for us, no one's going to try coming in this way. I don't remember this being here. It could very well be. It does have old school graphics, but man, I don't remember this. I'll have to keep it. This might be for a quest or something. It's only available on Heroic. Is there any parts or anything? Interesting. But yeah, you got these like big bog giants. I like they're cool looking. Well, I think, like, it looks like they scouted out this way and were trying to set up, but they were just getting overwhelmed by the natural forces, so they gave up. And figured, no one's going to come these ways because of this shit.
I require a target.
But little did they know that we were willing to go through the Underbog to explore more about this reservoir.
I didn't have a target.
And then you get to the actual reservoir part, and the guards are clearly, you know, they have guards here.
I'm out of range. I must get closer.
And then, okay, these guys are Draenei, but they're actually called, like, the Fallen, because they're weakened and kind of, you know, they change. They don't look as heroic as... I'll show you a real Draenei when we get there, but they kind of look like this, but, like, better. Like, these are kind of withered. And they're all been taken as slaves. betrayed their own kind to fight. There's a boss down here. Let's get him. Cowabunga. Just the Hydra. Nothing that cool. See, we're getting...
Too far away.
Oh, you know what? So you would normally take the boss up there to fight him. You don't fight in the water because there's piranhas everywhere. I'm a piranha. But, and then you beat the boss. Oh, I can't see. You jump off from there, land in the water, and you leave the vault again. Back in the wilds that surround the bottom part. So you got more of these, flying weird things. Some giant ass bees with eyes that Kitsura don't like.
Target. I do not have a target.
More big of those weird things. What else? And then there's at the end of the underbog, we find this. A bunch of dead life. What's this thing? This weird tripod thing. It's killing everything. Fight. Drops that sword. That is a cool looking sword. Oh my god. I love how that looks. That would look awesome on like a Death Knight Blood Elf or something. Like that. Good, hey, good call on doing the dungeons. So, you know, we scouted underneath, and we found out that they definitely have slaves, and so we were like, you know what? It's time we put a dent in their slave pens, you know? Free a lot of the guys and help them out. So that's where we go next. Yeah, right? You gotta save some people. Maybe they'll help us out in the fight. So again, we start with some crazy crabs. But, you see the slaves are being put to work. When we quested here and we explored and adventured here, we found slaves on the surface. We weren't really sure what they were doing, and then it eventually led us to this reservoir. And that's where they have the majority of the slaves. so big. It's such a big dungeon. Don't mind me, gents. I'm just passing through. So the first boss is the guy that betrayed all of his kind.
Must deserve this.
Oh, look at that sword. That sword dropped, dude. That's like that blue lightsaber. I think it's a rare drop. I don't know. But hey, we got it. Good call again. I keep forgetting just to go ghost. Ugh. Take ourselves another leap of faith into the water. Looks like they have one of their own kind imprisoned. Let's go see what. I never really even talked to him. I want to see what. I think this is heroic only. Let's see what he's about. Scarthus the heretic. They fear my words. They make an example of one true god. Neptulon. Interesting. Yeah, this is a heroic quest. That's why I've never seen this before. Okay. I think it was part of, like, you... In Burning Crusade, you had to, what they called a tune. Vanilla was like that too, but you couldn't access the ring until you did certain quest chains, which I think is cool. I think it should be like that, because it's good to lead up. Also, there happens to be a very giant crab down here that we have to get rid of. Could spell trouble, you know, for the forces coming in.
Must get closer.
And then we decide we've done enough work on the slave pens. Let's get out of here. Go out this way. Free any lingering slaves. That's just a mini class. But the last boss is here. It's just another big ass one of these things. Just chilling down in this water. Missed that old hurricane spell. I love that. I wish they had that. The spell doesn't exist anymore in the game. It's good. I mean, that was a cool spell. I don't know why they got rid of it. They changed druids so much. Druids used to be like all about like nature damage. And now they just like their spells are now mainly like astral. Like the power of the sun to do space damage, essentially. Which is called space damage, that's what it means. But they got rid of like all they used to have like Wrath. They had a spell. They still have a spell called Wrath, but in the old game it was a ball of nature damage. just a green ball. And they can do a thing called Insect Swarm, where they do damage over time. And they had like entangling roots. Like, I thought it was so cool. And Cataclysm changed that, and they just became fucking space damage guys. Don't get me wrong, it looks cool, okay? But I'd rather have like nature stuff. Trees and... How the fuck do we get out of here, dude? There's some cool stuff. I guess we got it. Is it this way? It's gotta be right. Water walk. Okay, it's kind of a shortcut there. Like, what if there's like a secret hiding over here, though, or something? I guess that would be that crazy. But that is what Season of Discovery is doing in the classic WoW. So now that we got slaves freed, put a dent in their forces, because the Naga just don't have enough forces on their own. You know, they kind of overstretched themselves for this endeavor, but they were able to get bargains and make deals and stole people and amplified their forces quite a bit. But we decide, all right, we're going to go full on assault on the reservoir. But a key thing we need to take out first is the actual steam vault. It should put a kink in their machinery. So we enter the steam vault. I literally have no idea what the fuck is going on here. I don't know. The water graphics look better than the graphics. So, like, is there something here? Oh, look at this fishing. I didn't even notice that. We'll have to remember that. But yeah, there's just some of the most elite Naga forces are here. And they got some water elementals on their side. That's always a pain in the dick. access the main vault.
Too far away. I'm out of range.
The door is locked and
I need to target something
no way
first.
in.
I must get closer.
So what do, guys? Well, then we explore. We find that Hydromantia Thespia is guarding. It looks like some sort of contraption. Some sort of control panel.
Too far away.
Our matron will be with us. The end of you.
Oh yeah, there was like dungeon sets. We activate. The control panel. But what's this? The door is still locked. Well, don't worry. There's another control panel. I think this water is really hot or warm. It's steaming. But they don't want to steam the water because they need it. I never went this way. I don't even know like, if there's a way out from this. Slaves. Of course they do. Leave them alone. Oh, whoops. I accidentally got it. I got some leper gnomes. These assholes decided to, for some reason, be a part of this nonsense and fight this giant robot, but got that staff. It's a cool looking staff. Told you not to worry. We found the other key. These are like really geared, armored up. Right.
I'm out of range.
To the main vault thing.
You deem yourselves worthy simply because you bested my gods? Our work here will not be compromised.
And then we just fuck him up.
Your head will roll, Wash!
Oh, that bow did drop. That's pretty cool. And that is the end of the dungeons. Area. Now there is a raid here, but hold on one second. So they're like these raids were released on expansion. But like you didn't jump into the kind of didn't want to jump into a raid just yet because you're trying to gear up and you didn't know anything. So we're gonna go back real quick. But don't worry, there's portals that take us. But one of the first, like, raid dungeon things, besides the heroics, was a mini raid called Karazhan. Karazhan was an old mage tower that was ran by a crazy-ass mage when the Dark Portal opened again. He was around when it happened. I don't know if he was involved. I can't remember if he was involved in opening it. Not exactly, but he kind of... Let's just look it up real quick while we fly there. Hold on. Oh, my fucking dragon fell down. Medivh was actually the main antagonist in Warcraft Orcs and Humans, and returned as a redeemed supporting character in Warcraft 3 and World of Warcraft. So I think he originally opened the portal that allowed the orcs in, because I think the demons were like telling him to like open the portal. Oh, okay, so, wait. Medivh, he was possessed by the spirit of Sargeras. Sargeras is like the king of all the demons. He rules all of them. So he spoke to Medivh and possessed him and had Medivh contact. This is a long time ago, okay? Had Medivh contact the orc Gul'dan, who was also a warlock. And that's how they decided to open the Dark Portal, which allowed the orcs to come into Azeroth. Because their planet was dying. The orc planet of Draenor was dying. You staying with me, guys? Where the fuck? Okay, anyways, his tower, where he did all his studying and magic, is in a place called Deadwing Pass. And there it is. Karazhan. This place is so long. This was like a mini dungeon raid to help people gear up. So I'm pretty sure we heard like there was magics and stuff coming out of Karazhan. And we had to go investigate. Ever since the portal opened, you know, stuff has been happening. You know what song? Okay, let's see. You guys want to try something? for this place, because this place is long. Let's see how well the Castlevania 4 OST, the original OST, like fits with like the entering of the dungeon, like doing the whole raid. Let's see if it all lines up. Let's see what the universe gives us. Ready? 3, 2. Okay, well, we're started. Oh, we're not started. Okay, now we're starting. It's the first optional boss. Is this horse, Midnight?
Let's disperse this more formidable opponent. Always knew. Someday I will become the Haunted.
And then it's time to do carousel. I don't get lost. This way. We're gonna see how well the soundtrack works, lines up with this.
Too far away.
I don't know what you missed, but hopefully you didn't miss much, because I did. Here we have a bunch of ghosts dancing. Banquet hall. Fight Moros.
Cherished visitors, preparations must be made.
Though I kind of want to not do this just because. Here's the thing. It's just, we're doing the lore, so I kind of want to give you the ambience of what's going on here. Okay? So just everyone forgive me. Plus, this song's playing. We're in the ballroom. Okay, you're gonna have to bear with me in this fucking place, because I get lost as shit.
I am out of range.
We're above the stables. Son of a bitch. There's like another way in. What does this guy do? We're just busting some ghosts, okay? Back to the banquet hall.
Must get closer.
I mean, the Carousel music is Castlevania enough, huh? So this is the second boss. This was a cool boss fight. So we do a play. So every week it'd be a different boss. It was random which boss you would get. There's 3 different plays.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this evening's presentation. Tonight, things are not what they seem. For tonight, your eyes may not be trusted. Take, for instance, this quiet, elderly woman waiting for a visit from her granddaughter. Surely there is nothing to fear from this sweet, gray-haired old lady. But don't see for yourself what lies beneath those covers. And now, on with the show!
Yeah, this one is the Little Red Riding, or is it Little Red Riding Hood? Who goes to the forest and there's a wolf pretending to be the grandma. Oh, Grandma, what big ears you have? What big eyes you have? Oh, Grandma, what fat loots you have? Loot.
The better to own you will.
You know that whenever you hear me raid, I have that add-on, the Deadly Boss Mod. And you hear that, "Run away, little girl, run away." That's what it puts from this guy. I don't know if they'll say it. We'll see if they'll say it. Say it.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
So you can't. Oh, I can't attack him when I'm transformed as Little Red Riding Hood. The run from What?
I require a target. I cannot carry more.
Oh God, here we go again.
My inventory is full.
Ba 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 ba. Oh oh. So, you know, our adventurers are just encountering weird, crazy stuff in this tower. So we keep exploring it to find, you know, the source of why these ghosts are back and what the hell. And there's this boss, the Maiden of Virtue.
Their behavior will not be tolerated.
I cannot carry more.
I cannot carry more. I'm getting tired, so probably after this raid, we're gonna call it. There's gonna be a main stream anyways, but I wasn't even planning streaming. We were gonna play Warzone, but PSN is down. So that put a damper in our plans, eh? Wait. Do we go this way? I don't ever do this because I think you have to like have an item. Oh wait, is that him? That is him. What's that? What is that? There's like supposed to be a boss.
I need to target something first.
Truthfully, I don't know where the fuck it's at. Fucking cool. Oh, we go over there. We're on the right track. Just your, you know, your heroes venturing through. Dodging ghosts like rocket. This way? Oh, what? What the fiddle dicks, dude? Where do we go? No! Stop. It's kind of bad this way. Sorry, guys. I am completely and utterly lost. We died together.
I am out of reach.
Oh my god, it's right over here. I see it now. Wait, is it? No, wait, it's down here, right? We went over there, but is it? Oh! I'm sorry, guys. This is not how this is supposed to be. Some of these spell effects got changed. It's fucking. Oh, I know where it's at. It's at the opera. There's a side door at the opera. I just saw it in my head. Maybe I'm drunk, because maybe not. It's up here, right here. Wow. Tell me. Tell me. But yeah, after getting lost in some craziness, we eventually find our way further up the tower. If we had an item, you can summon a boss fight here. Let's see, it doesn't show, does it? But it's like it's a cool looking dragon. It's like an undead dragon, skeleton dragon, but it's burning. But yeah, you have to have the item to summon. I don't know, it's like some quest chain. But basically, we make our way up the terrace. You'll start noticing things are getting weird. For one, the spirits are more powerful. And these crazy contraptions that are guarding. Arcane elementals just running around. We have the curator. Watches over.
Curator is no longer operation.
There's just a bunch of these. And then we get into, like, craziness. Now the tower is just not making sense. Like, what is going on? There's an endless ceiling. There's upside down and regular stairwells. They all go up, but it's way bigger than here.
Must get closer. Too far away.
Some pretty strong magic's going on here. There's books you can find that give your character a small buff. Nothing there anymore. But yeah, there's just like a weird. It's really cool looking though. I love that effect. That's cool looking. They just disappear. We're back. And now we see demons.
Must get closer. I'm out of range. I do not have a target.
Warlocks. So now things are starting to make sense. A demonic presence. Is here. That's why the tower's been acting up again. This guy's pretty cool. He does like a bunch of small.
I need to target something first.
Nightmare is over.
Too far away.
Towards the top of this madness. What is this madness? It makes no sense. How can there be infinite inside this structure? come from a planet that was destroyed by the void, and all that remains of them is their ethereal energy. Ethereal energy. But they just love exploring worlds and taking treasures and oddities.
I'm out of range. Must get closer.
Get to Nether Spite. Dragon. This one he'll summon like 4 different orbs, and people have to like kind of stand in line of them. And then if you take too much, I forget how one of them you want to hit it with. Now we got the carry keys. Oh shit. That's oh, it doesn't matter. Cool observatory. The cosmos. Is that the Pantheon? That looks like a Titan. That could have been Sargeras. One of the infamous dungeons, the chess event. But it's not real, like you can't, unfortunately you don't play it as real chess. But yeah.
Greetings.
So Echo of the Echo wants you to play chess.
Hey there. See you around. Sounds fine. Certainly.
I thought it was supposed to scale. You might be in trouble.
Uh-huh.
Like they can only move like chess pieces.
Travels. Certainly.
Kinda. I think this is supposed to be the queen.
Necessary sacrifice.
I know they made some adjustments.
Now it gets interesting.
Oh, we lost something.
You need something? 40 line. See you around.
time for an alternative scenario.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think the king can die. So we just control the king. Spam the attacks.
What can I do for you? See you later. Have a good one.
The transparent stratagem.
It's supposed to be a rook.
Let us see.
Dude, I don't.
And so it ends.
So does kind of. We lost.
Blood and thunder.
Ugh.
You need something?
Uh-huh. What are you looking for?
Sounds fine.
Too far away.
Certainly. Sounds fine.
I require a
So it
target.
ends.
Dude, I don't know how to do this. I forgot how to solo this. I'm getting tired too. I hate this done. I hate this raid, honestly. I don't like doing this. It's also, yeah. Pretty sure it is. Yeah, it is, because I've done the...
Can I help you? See you around. Greetings. Be careful. For the Alliance. See you later. What can I do for you? For the Alliance. See you around. Be careful.
How are you? See you later. Have a good
We always start off with the...
See you around.
I don't know if we just sit here and we wait for them to get here and let our pawns attack. Excuse me? Oh, okay. I thought that pawn just walked all like... Why don't they move? Like, why doesn't my pieces move?
Yes, challenging me.
Oh, they're temporary. Zug Zug. I wonder why they didn't give him a queen piece, like an actual female piece. Well, maybe because the queen is supposed to be like this, like visor that basically rules the king. Because this orc warlock, it makes sense that it would be
I should have warned us not become too complacent.
Echo of Medivh cheats. Zug Zug.
A transparent strategy. Necessary sacrifice.
Who's Medivh's voice actor? Let's look it up. Echo of Medivh voice actor. Because it sounds super familiar. Are you fucking kidding me?
No matter. Interesting.
Okay. Cam Clark. Isn't Cam Clark from Metal Gear or Liquid Snake? I knew it sounded familiar. Oh, Cam Clark did the Blood Elves too.
The wheels have begun to turn.
Liquid.
Yes, of course.
Come on.
The transparent strategy.
I do not have a target.
Sanctuaries.
One. Okay. That's worth.
My inventory is full of
Give a shit. Now we continue onward. These weird things. There's these weird flesh beasts. I don't know what the fuck. It's like, these are called aberrations. Usually linked to Old God.
I must get closer.
I must get closer. This is Medivh's bed, dude. Look at this bed he slept on. He's fucking... He's full of himself, wasn't he? Surprised he doesn't have any earrings. Higher up we go.
Too far away.
We finally reached the top of the tower. I mean, this is crazy. The nether space. Incredible, like... Here, I don't know. Well, there's a giant demon up here. Prince Malchazar. Apparently he's just jogging. He's just jogging around. That's why I'm laughing, because that's a funny sight. He's the one doing all the commotion. But he just looks really stupid running around over there. Yeah, that big, like, slow motion.
What you see them to be. I am the Prince of the Earth. Undoing am.
And that is Carousel. Now there are 3 more raids. I'm not gonna do them because I'm tired. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more raids in Murray Crusade today. But I ain't gonna call it. Thanks for watching whatever this was, and I will see you guys later.